Hey everyone, have you ever wondered what you would get if you would buy one of those $1,000 online courses? Whether it's about making money online, or raising your testosterone, or getting fit. Well, today I'm going to show you because 3 years ago I was a guy that bought one of those $1,000 courses, and I can give you a sneak peek of what it is that you will receive on the inside. And the reason I'm going to show you this is because eventually I ended up refunding this course because I didn't like it. But one of the reasons I bought it in the first place is because I did not know what to expect on the inside. And I think it's very difficult for people that are confronted with these courses to have an idea of what they can expect on the inside. So that's what I want to solve for this video, and just give you an overview of what I received when I bought that course and what I think you can expect in similar courses, and you can make up for yourself if you think that is worth your money. All right, let's get into it.
All right, welcome to my computer screen. So the goal here is really to show you a little bit of what you can expect when you buy an online course. I'm sure you've seen advertisements on YouTube or Instagram of people trying to sell you a course, whether it's a make money online course or get fit course. And you're probably wondering, what will I get when I buy such a course? Now, I actually bought $1,000 course once, and after that, I got into several other courses, typically for free through contacts or for a lower amount of money. So I have a little bit of experience with courses, and I can give you an overview of what you can expect when you're on the inside. So let's start with the course. The course that I bought back then is called the King's Transformation Course from Elliot Hulse, which you might know from YouTube. And he used to make a lot of videos about fitness, strength training, bodybuilding, which I really liked. So when I saw him promoting his course, I had been following for him for a couple of years, and I thought his stuff was good. So I trusted him. And in his video, he was showing how people following his course were making money online. And at the point I joined this course, which is about 3 years ago, I was almost at the end of my studies, and I was not looking forward to go into a regular 9 to 5 job. So I was thinking about alternatives. And then I saw that video. I thought, well, I trust Elliot. It seems that people get results with this course. So maybe I should invest in this course so I can get similar results. So eventually I ended up investing in this course. I got the diamond one. As you can see, it seems to have a lot of different elements in it, and it cost about $1,000. Now you will typically find a lot of courses for making money online or similar things to be priced at this value. So what do you get? Well, as you can see, first you get the King's Transformation System and the 12 King Commandments. What this came down to was, as soon as I paid, I got access to another platform called Teachable. And on Teachable, there was a course curriculum. And this course curriculum just consisted out of weekly video lessons. As you can see here, every week you would get access to a new video lesson. And in this case, they were 12 commandments, as you just saw here. 12 commandments. And every week would be a new commandment. Thou shalt lift, thou shalt read, thou shalt stop, etc. Typically, this would be a video of about maximum 30 minutes, in which Elliot would explain the law, the commandment, why you should follow it, what the benefits are, some anecdotes of people following it, some examples from his own life. And then he would give a homework, which was basically, okay, now you should start implementing this in your life in some way or another. And sometimes he would also give some recommendations, like, for example, I imagine here he would have given a choice of several training programs you could follow. So that is basically the core of what you pay for, is this video course system. 13 weeks of a weekly, maximum 30-minute video with a little bit of homework. Now, the other thing you get access to is called the King's Brotherhood Tribe, which in this case was a Facebook group where everybody could join, and you could interact with the other people. You can put questions about the course. You can put questions about your personal life. And back when I joined about 3 years ago, this was relatively active in the sense that at that moment a lot of people would join, and when they joined, typically the first 2 weeks, they were quite active on the page, and they would introduce themselves and go back and forth with a few people. But what I also saw was, in general, after the 2 weeks, most people wouldn't really be very active on the platform, and there wasn't a lot of engagement. Whenever you would ask a question, it would usually be the same, the few very enthusiastic people that would reply, and not a lot else. So yeah, the community was not super useful in my opinion. And what you saw later is what you see here on the screen. I think at this point the community wasn't really very active anymore, and you just see this guy is just promoting his own stuff, talking about something, and nobody is even engaging with it. Like 0 likes, 0 comments. And you already saw that when I was active, that people were using the community just to promote their own thing. So that is really the third or the second part of the course, and you will typically see this in other online courses as well. They will have a sort of lesson platform where they will have pre-recorded video lessons, and they will have a sort of community, whether that is on Discord or on Facebook or on Telegram, some sort of group where you can interact with other people. So here you see later on, Elliot moved to Discord, but the Discord was quite a failure, I think, and because there was just very low activity. As you can see, sometimes there were several weeks in between messages from people, even on the general channel. Even though Elliot was active on there, there was just not enough engagement for the community to really be effective or useful to spend your time on. Now, as you can see here, he also says that you get over $10,000 in bonuses. This is of course just marketing. It's basically came down to a lot of different ebooks that he had written over the years that you could freely access. Some of them were useful, but they were definitely not worth $10,000. Now, this part was the most interesting or useful part of the course, in my opinion. You had the opportunity to talk with Elliot live twice a week, or send him an email with your questions, and he would personally answer you. And he did really do that. I remember asking him an email question as well. And of course, a lot of people joined this course because they trusted Elliot. They knew Elliot from YouTube, and so they were very happy when they could directly interact with Elliot. So that was a big plus, I think, of the course. Now, I don't really know much about this. I cannot remember it that well. Um, yeah, so that is really what was inside this course. And when I compare it to other courses that I've done, online courses, the structure is quite similar. So what you will typically get is access to some sort of platform with video courses on it, access to some sort of community, and then maybe some free goodies. Now, eventually, I ended up asking for a refund for this particular course. And the reason is as follows. As you can see, we see the main lessons here, which are like thou shalt live, thou shalt read, etc. Now, those videos were typically just Elliot ranting about how these aspects are useful to your life, why they are essential for your life to become a better person. But what I was looking for personally was, how do I actually implement this? How do I do this practically right now in my life? So, for example, if you take the example of lifting, I already know that lifting weights is good for me, that it's a good thing to do. So, a video about the benefits of lifting is not really useful for me. But what I am struggling with is figuring out what is the best workout program. Which workout program is going to give me the best results? How do I design my own workout program? How do I make progress over time? What do I do if I hit a plateau? Those kind of questions is what I want answers to, and that is not what you will find in this course. And that went for all the same goes for all the other rules that he had, is that, okay, yeah, I can see the benefit of fasting, and fasting is not that difficult to understand. You just have to not eat for 24 hours or 48 hours. Okay. Um, I understand the benefits of that. It doesn't seem too difficult to do. So, what is the additional value of this lesson? And I had that feeling with almost all the lessons. And on top of that, the community was just not very useful. It was not very active, and the people that were active, some of them were just a little bit strange. I'm just going to be honest. So I felt that this course was absolutely not worth $1,000, and the promises that were made at the beginning of people joining this course and started to make money online, I didn't see any information inside this course that would realistically help me to make that happen. So that's why I asked for a refund. And I can tell you right now that many courses, online courses, are similar in this respect. And I'm not saying all of them are like that, because I have been in a couple of very good ones. But many courses will be like this, is that a lot of the information is very general, very surface, and there's not a lot of practical information that you can easily implement into your life. So by the end of the course, you are typically left with most of the questions you had when you started the course and no results. Now, for this course, and I gotta give credit to Elliot here, I was able to get a refund by just contacting his support and telling him, hey, I don't get anything out of this course. I want a refund. And he was eventually willing to give me a refund. But there are plenty of courses out there for this price or higher prices which will not give you a refund, and or they make it very difficult for you to get a refund. So I think this video is important to show you what you can expect when you join such a course. Typically, I'm not saying every course is like this, but from my experience, the vast majority of online courses are similarly structured, and they do not deliver on the promises they make when they are selling you the course. So just know that, and be very vigilant when you are considering to buy a course. Take a good look at the refund policy. Take a good look at what they are telling you that they are going to offer on the inside, because a lot of it is simply marketing speak. As you can see here, total value $14,000. Okay, that's definitely marketing speak. Over $10,000 in bonuses, marketing speak. This official King's transformation system and the 12 King commandments is basically the same thing, which is this video course, and it sounds really fancy. It sounds, of course, a lot fancier than some video courses on Teachable of maximum 30 minutes, 12 video courses. I mean, that doesn't sound good, but that's essentially what it is. But when you read this, it sounds more impressive. The King's Brotherhood Tribe, basically a Facebook group or a Discord where not a lot of people were active. So whenever you consider buying a course, keep this in mind and be very careful with spending your money. Please, if you like this video, leave a like. If you have bought courses like this yourself in the past, I'm very interested to hear in the comments if you have a similar experience and if the course ended up being useful to you. And yeah, I think that was it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.